Celeste Bonin, CCW Coastal Championship Wrestling, second go around tonight. Surprise, surprise. That was good. Formerly WWE alum Kaitlyn, of course. But Celeste, what was it like this, your second go around? Tonight it was Chelsea Durden and Vanilla Vargas from Puerto Rico. What was that three-woman match like?
A little impromptu triple threat match. It was fun. Yeah, it was kind of super last minute, and haven't worked a triple threat match since Hell in a Cell in like 2013. So like 5 years.
So it's nice in a triple threat match because you can take a little break at least during the match.
It's like doing my taxes on the outside of the ring.
Doing your social media, maybe, right?
Tweeting stuff.
So how did it go as far as your second time back? What do you think how have you progressed from your first match back to your second match back?
It's just, it just takes time. Like when you're, out of practice of something, each time you do it, you get a little more experience, and you're like, you just learn from each experience. So, it's been 4.5 years since I was in WWE. So each time I get back in the ring, and because I always say that you learn the most during matches. You can practice as much as you want, but you always get like the really good experience and knowledge from working matches. So I just know for me that it's just going to take a little bit more time to kind of get more back into the swing of things, like for me to reach, I guess, like
where you want to be.
Yeah, right.
The first time you came back, you were here against Rachael Ellering. We talked right after the match, but now we had some time since then. Did you get a chance to watch that match afterwards, and what did you think about it?
For me, I was really happy with it because Rachel's amazing, and I feel like she's just it was just a good match, and it couldn't have been against a better person. So obviously watching it back, there's, no matter what profession you're in or whatever, you can always, when you watch yourself back, which you should always do, even if you hate it, you see things and you learn and you improve, and that's the only way to get better.
What kind of reaction did you get from fans afterward on social media?
It was like a super, so much love from everybody. I honestly didn't really see anything negative, and I just got so much love from everyone. I was just happy that I was back in the ring, and it was, the fans here in Coral Springs are always on point, so it was like a nice feeling to hear their reaction to.
Did it surprise you on social media that it was mostly positive? Because a lot of times on social media you get a mix. You could get a mix.
I guess I'm kind of out of that, mixed feedback that you get from, performing in the ring. So I guess I kind of wasn't really expecting anything negative. It was I don't know. So it wasn't like, oh wow, everyone thought it was great. But I was just happy to get positive feedback and just so much love from everybody.
Did you get any requests to work other shows?
I did. I got a few, but I love wrestling, but I have a business and I have a ton of other stuff going on, so I have to be very selective with the stuff that I do as far as in the ring.
And get the short version of the businesses and the things that you're doing, because you're not just another pretty face. You do so you do so much. Oh my God.
When I left WWE, I launched a company called Celestial Bodiez, so I design and sell women's fitness apparel. And I have 2 podcasts, and I have a YouTube channel, and some other stuff that I'm working on. So yeah, I stay busy.
Now we'll address this is the big rumor I want to address. So here we go. Kelly Varco is your friend, right? Could we someday see Kelly in the ring?
Maybe. I know she's expressed some interest in that, so I would love to see her in the ring.
See, here's my idea. The Celestial Bodiez, headed by Celeste, with Kelly and maybe someone else. Yes, your faction, and you play off that whole thing. I've been waiting to ask you about this, to talk to you about this, to give you this idea, right? You can promote yourself and your company while you're wrestling.
Perfect storm.
All right, so we'll wrap this up. World Cup soccer. Is Celeste watching the World Cup?
I've seen bits and pieces. I'm a huge soccer fan. Obviously, I played soccer for a long time, but I really haven't had a chance to really get into the games at all, because I've actually, when did it started this week, right?
Yeah, it just started.
So I'm I had the craziest week. So I'm looking forward to catching up with it, because I love the World Cup.
Would you like to wrestle anybody? Is there anybody?
In the World Cup?
No. Yeah, the World Cup. Messi. Yeah, Messi, Ronaldo.
Yes.
Yeah, right in there. I don't know, is there someone even in your bucket list, even if someone that you can't wrestle now, but you would like to
I'd
wrestle?
love to work Vanilla Vargas again. Actually, I really like her, so maybe that's something in the near future.
And I want to talk about the Arnold Classic. I know it was so long ago. Yeah, I know.
History.
I know it was a long time ago. But you finished 5th in that, and I was curious when I was reading that, like when you're there and you're competing and you get 5th, which is excellent considering how many people are competing. But how did you feel about that? Did you think you should have got higher? Was your goal to win the whole thing? What was it for you back then?
I mean, I guess everyone competes to win, so no, I was super happy with my placing, and I just love fitness, and bodybuilding isn't really like my main focus or whatever, but no, I was super happy with that, and I was just happy to be a part of it. So.
Did you meet Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
What was that like to meet Mr. Governor, Mr. Movie Star?
You're like, ooh, but he's so busy and he always has like his crew around him, so you really only get like 5 seconds with him. So.
All right, Celeste, this is the last question. Okay. And now don't get mad at me, all right? But I'm going to ask it anyway. So back in WWE, hair. What was the rationale behind the color and the style?
Oh, it just kind of developed because I had blonde hair when I debuted on NXT, and then just kind of kept getting blonder up top and darker on the bottom, and I just got this mixture of two-tone hair, but it's dead. Never coming back.
No more two-tone hair. You cut it out.
Yes.
All right, and social media for you, or YouTube channel, anything. What do you want to?
You can pretty much find all my social media. It's all Celeste Bonin, at Celeste Bonin. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.